Hey everybody, Jen here. I'm on the beach. It is early in the morning and I've got my coffee. Hope you have some coffee or something that you're enjoying at the moment. Beverage of choice. And yeah, I'm getting out early in the morning and getting into nature. I've got my feet flat on the ground here, connecting to the natural world, because we're almost always standing on rubber soles, which disconnects us from the earth. Do you ever feel that? That you just need to feel connected to nature. And it's a beautiful day. And I wanna just talk about how important it is to get out into nature. I've got to put my sunglasses on, it's pretty bright. But now you know what I look like, so it's okay. Yeah, it's like so important for us to be out in nature. We're natural beings, and the world that we live in and that we've created has gotten really far from that. I saw a video online that said something like, if you're depressed and feeling like you need to go get medicine at the doctor. Now, I'm not a doctor, by the way, but this is a video that I saw, and it said, just get out in nature. Like, our bodies were not meant to be away from nature. Get out in sunlight if you can, at some kind of light, right? And I totally feel that. Like, when I get up in the morning and I come out and just get wherever there is trees or fresh air or beach, it starts my day out like with my battery charged. And I don't even try to like exercise that much. I might go for a walk or something, but I got to be careful because it wears me out. I'm not an athlete. Anyway, I just wanted to give that little tidbit of thought for the day. And yeah, another thing about me that you may or may not be interested in is that I just left my job in the tech industry after 26 years in the tech industry. And yeah, I mean, it was a good ride. It was, I kind of climbed the corporate ladder twice, but it was like the wrong ladder both times. And I came up at the top of the ladder and I was like, this is not where I want to be. Mid-rung, maybe a few rungs up, not the top of the ladder. And I was like, this is not where I want to be. And this is, and people that are that way, I don't want to be like them. And so I left. And I've been out for honestly less than a couple of months. And every day I'm just re-energizing. That's not the right word. I'm like becoming myself again. And I have people, luckily, that I've said yes to in my life that are supporting me on this journey. But I am a solo person, and I support myself. So I mean, there's definitely, I've got to carve my own path again, somewhere, somehow. But I know that I want to do it and climb the right ladder, so to speak. And that ladder being one that I build with people that are, mutually supportive of me and have similar goals and ideals, and want to create real value, at least for each other and for people that we serve, and not have it, not buy into things that are, anything other than healthy and promoting well-being for people. Like, why would we? We think about it, like how we have the systems set up and everything. Like, why would the systems be set up for anything lower than that? And it could be that people just don't know better or haven't thought about it too deeply, or just are so entrenched in their obligations of paying debtors that they don't feel like that they have a choice. And that's a really interesting topic, because another thought that came up to me today was, I only stayed in the industry. I was committed to staying in the industry long enough to pay off my student loans. And when I did pay off my student loans, I didn't feel different. I was like, okay, they're paid off. I still feel kind of meh. Like I felt like it was going to be like a big thing. This was a while ago, by the way. And by that time, I had bought real estate and I was living in a place that I had a mortgage. So all of a sudden I went from paying off the student loans to, I gotta pay this mortgage, I gotta pay off the mortgage. Well, I'll tell you what, the mortgage industry tanked. This was back in like 2008, and I wanted to move, and I couldn't, because my house was worth half the value that I paid for it. So I ended up staying in that house until 2013, when I finally could sell it. I was not comfortable moving and having a mortgage. Couldn't rent it out, HOA nonsense. I mean, all these rules to like keep you trapped in this indentured servitude of payment, right? Anyway, that's my story. I finally did get out of the house. I finally sold it for cost. I lost money on it, but I was like, my life and my freedom is more important than this place that I no longer want to be in, where the energy's not right for me. And now I rent a place month to month, and I'm super happy because I can choose to go anywhere I want at any point and just give a month's notice. And that is what I have realized is the right thing for me at this time in my life. Anyway, a little bit about me. I hope you enjoyed this session with me outside today, and I encourage you to get out in nature. See you next time. Love ya.